You're listening to VPTV.FM radio.
Hi, my name is Hashmat. Good morning, Valley Park. On today's show, we'll be finding out about the latest news and events here at Valley Park Middle School. Our grade 7 public speaking winner, hearing from our own Valley Park choir, singing the song Obi Sana, Going to Ghana. We will be speaking to Ms. Nichols and Ms. Sturt, hearing a favorite musical selection by the choir's director, Ms. Wright. First up, news and upcoming events.
Hi, I'm Jessica with your news and upcoming events. Good morning, Valley Park. Here are your upcoming events. The Project Respect Assembly is happening this morning in the cafeteria. Next Wednesday, February 24th, there will be an African and Caribbean history presentation. Grade 8s will have their grand photo day on February 25th. And finally, the Science Fair Parent Night is on Tuesday, March 2nd. Now here's our first feature, the Grade 7 Public Speaking Contest.
Will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia,
That's Martin Luther King's famous I Have a Dream speech. Hi, my name is Pradina. Speeches can inspire, uplift, and indeed change the world. This morning, we have with us the winner of the Grade 7 Speech Contest, Latia of 7B.
Good morning, VPTV.FM radio.
Hi, I'm Giovanna. Latia, what was your topic?
Well, my topic was on child poverty and how first world countries could help third world countries to eliminate child poverty.
Why did you choose to do your speech on this topic?
Well, I felt as this topic was very important to our world and how all the kids in the world are brothers and sisters, and we should do our best to try to help them and bring this world back into a balanced society.
VPTV.FM radio is very proud of you. Valley Park, here is Latia and her inspiring speech on child poverty.
You're listening to VPTV.FM radio.
Good morning, staff and fellow students. We are fortunate to live in a country where we have enough food, clean drinking water, medicine, sanitation, access to information. The list can go on forever. However, there are millions of unfortunate children in different parts of the world who don't have anything that is needed for survival. Imagine, how do you feel if you're one of the helpless children in third world countries? We are deliberately losing our future generation. Today's children embody tomorrow's world. The first world are countries which are developed, while the third world are countries which are economically underdeveloped. And I believe that first world countries should help third world countries to eliminate child poverty. Now, child poverty is a condition when a child or a young adult is growing up with a lack of their basic needs. Children who need the most protection in this society end up with the least. Child poverty is unkind and it is brutal. It affects children in social, emotional, and physical ways. Now, according to UNICEF, there are 7 forms of deprivation, and they are a lack of food, water, healthcare, shelter, education, access to information, and sanitation. Now, child poverty is caused in many ways. Some of them are war, natural disasters, infectious diseases, HIV/AIDS, and the inaction of their own government. Now, a good example for this is the recent earthquake in Haiti. Thousands of children were already facing child poverty. But the moment the earthquake struck, thousands more were pushed into the poverty zone. There are millions of other children just like them in different third world countries who are suffering each and every single day of their lives. In fact, there are 1.9 million children in third world countries who are suffering of child poverty, 1 in 3 without adequate shelter, 1 in 5 without clean drinking water, and 1 in 7 without any access to health services. And believe it or not, but 30,000 children in third world countries will die today, and they die quietly in some of the poorest villages and cities in the third world. Now you may be thinking, why should child poverty in third world countries be seen as an important issue in first world countries? Well, if first world countries help third world countries to eliminate child poverty, they can prevent kids from joining terrorist groups who cause security threat to first world countries as well as world peace. Now another reason is because of air pollution. Air pollution kills thousands of children in third world countries every year. And because first world countries are a huge producer of air pollution, they have an obligation to help the third world. Now, a long time ago, many first world countries, including Britain and France, colonized many other countries around Asia, Africa, and Latin America. And those countries which were once colonized are now suffering of child poverty today. This is why first world countries should help third world countries to eliminate child poverty. Now, there are many ways in which first world countries could help. Over 100 million children in third world countries don't have any access to education. First world countries could ensure that every child has the access to education. Believe it or not, but if the world just spends 1% less on the amount of money that they spend on weapons for war, they could put every child into education. They must use their powers to stop wars in third world countries. Every child deserves a chance to live their lives and succeed. And a child living in poverty is a child living without a future. First world countries could also help improve their healthcare systems and develop vaccines for malaria, AIDS, and tuberculosis. Another step that they must take is to open space and global marketplace. This way, they can establish a fair trade system with third world countries and help build a strong economy for the country. Now, the ancient proverb states, "Give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he will eat for a lifetime." Now, you may have heard people tell you to give some change to a homeless person you see on the street. They will be able to feed themselves for one day, but not for a lifetime. If first world countries can commit long-term investments, they can help third world countries to afford all their basic needs for a lifetime. World leaders have been aware of the plight of children, but there's been no drastic action taken yet. In 2000, during the United Nations Millennium Summit, the leaders pledged their support to eliminate child poverty by 2015. 1 decade has passed since they made that promise, and there's been no drastic action taken whatsoever. While they're slow to act on their obligations, the third world is waiting, watching, and dying in the process. Actions speak louder than words, but no action taken by the world makes me feel afraid and worried. There are millions of children in third world countries who don't have anything that's needed for survival. The world is letting these innocent children die. They need our help. We need to work together and help make a difference in our world, and it's time that we take action now. It's significant that first world countries help third world countries to eliminate child poverty. I believe that our world is like a puzzle. And when I say world, I'm not talking about the oceans or land of planet Earth. I'm talking about us. We are the world. And I believe that each and every single one of us is a puzzle piece. And if we all fit in together, we can make a difference. Because together we can.
You're listening to VPTV.FM radio.